What else? What else does it need? Okay, let me open this up. Next step. Next step is first see how it all is in. If I put these on the right spot. It's all flat right now still because I did not do anything on the bottom. But oh yeah, I think definitely we need to cover these up. So that I'm gonna do with the brown one. That's the next step to do. It fits perfectly on that chipboard. So yep, I'm happy with that. And everything will fit perfectly when it's ready. So that is the next step. Before I go further with those pages, I'm gonna collect some brown papers that if you like you can put it all on, so it's even a little sturdier, because I did use just 1 millimeter of chipboard. So maybe I think it's even better that I will do completely cover it up, but I think it's also perfectly if I only do these. I think it's already thick enough. But yeah, if it's just a choice what you prefer. If you like to cover it all up, then you can, and if you only want to do the spine, that's totally up to you. I think I am gonna do it all, so I'm gonna add a few on these on each other. But so first of all, I am gonna cut a bunch of these the same length of these. That's the first step that I like to do. So I'm gonna cut these a little shorter than my cover. So I'm gonna make a mark, and then I'm just gonna grab a few pages. I don't know how much do I need. Well, the first, if I'm gonna start here, then I have my my bonding together stage page right in here in this first groove, and that is not what I like. So I'm just gonna start right here with that, and then I'm gonna continuing and still keep looking where my attachments are, so I know exactly where I have them, so I can move them a little. So that is what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna add first a few, I don't know exactly how much do we need, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 even, that we can, but I think we need 5, I think. All right, so oh yeah, where was my mark? Oh, this one, this. So I'm gonna cut, doggy, 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 doggy. That's always the case. When I'm just up, then they are gonna bark. Naughty, naughty, naughty. All right. So glad that I have my camera on so I can check it out if he is barking with no sense, or that there is something at the door. Because yesterday there was a totally stranger at my door. I had no idea that someone was coming, but glad I did checked. Alright, so now I have all of these, and I'm gonna, well, let me first add 2 on each other, or you can, I don't recommend that you add all these at once. It's better that you add these on the place that you like. Okay, so, but the first that I'm gonna check is these 2 spines. Okay, so this is covered up, not in the way or any way. So I'm just gonna add these right here. So let me first add some tape on these 2. It's hard to see, brown and white, no matter which color you're going to use for a base. If I do film it you will never see. Black on black, white on white, brown on brown, you will not see it. So I try to do my best to show you all. Okay, guys. Now, the first one, and I'm gonna try to be as straight as I can. So I'm gonna line this up, and perhaps it's even better to do this. Well, it's good to have something to line it up with. Perhaps the edge of your table or something, or perhaps you have a cutting plate, a cutting mat that you can line it up with. Something you can check it out with. Okay, so now I am with those 2 spines, and before I'm gonna glue it down, I'm gonna check for the next one, because yep, I do see that my next one will also be on here. So now I am checking it out, how far I can go back. I definitely don't want anything in those spines, because it will be, so if I have a 1/2 inch right here and a little bit right here, yep, that is the place that I like. Alright, so this is the place where I want it for my first one. So that is just where I am gonna add this. Alright, so I'm gonna put some tape on these spines. That helps leaving me the paper better in those grooves. So I'm just gonna add on both sides of these grooves. I'm gonna add some tape. I'm not, yeah, you just see it just a little bit, not completely, but as with folios, it always, you need space. And actually I do have plenty of space, but my table is very small, and it's, sometimes I do wonder if I need my table in another angle. Perhaps it's even better, but then if I do, I can go sit on this corner on my left right here, and then I have right table, left table. Now I sit in a U form on the white table, and that is actually because now I have my window on the right side of me, so I have plenty of light extra coming across my desk if I do film during the day, not at night. So, and if I will move my desk to the left side, then I will sit with my back to the window, and I think, and of course I do have a lot of lights, but I do think that the best extra light you can get is from daylight. So yeah, and I do like having my sit up right here, because also for the angle of the roof. So if I will, so my roof is right here, so it's right here. And I sit now with my face that way. And if I move my table, then my face is looking at here. So I have not much to put something in front of me. So now I have all my little drawers. Well, you can look at my craft room tour, how my table is set in that hue form. So now I do have a little more space for all my little drawers. So yeah, but that means that I have a small desk. It's not completely a disaster, but especially with folios, you do need some space. But it's okay, I can deal with it. Alright, so now the first I am gonna add, I think I think I'm definitely gonna peel off first the tape, and then I'm gonna put some of the glue on, and then I go further with everything. Alright. Definitely there is somebody, but having a busy business besides as a neighbor, there is always activity. Always. There is, oh my gosh, what a big sheet. There is always activity next to my house. So yeah, my dog always sends something. If it's not a little car, but a little van, that will be on with my neighbors' business to pick up big woods or something, or big trucks that's delivering the wood. So there is always activity next to my door. So so yeah, each time my dog, my Chevy dog, my oldest dog at this point, will bark, well, many times it's for me not making any sense, but for her it is making sense. But for me, I don't have to look every time that she barks, because it's not always the postman, it's not always visitors. Nope. Sometimes, well, most of the times, it's for the customers of my neighbor's business. Alright, so not for me. Not for me. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on nicely straight. And I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna use my bone folder to put it down nicely. Especially that's why I added some tape on those grooves from the spine. So my paper is nicely glued down in those spines. Okay. A short thing, I need to let this dry. And I also, that's better for my arm, I know. Sometimes I forget to use this one, then I reach a bigger area to spread out the glue. Okay, and now from here on, of course, it is easy to put the rest of my brown paper on it. But I will do, before I go further, I will give you a little tip how to bend your spine. So what I'm going to grab is my bone folder, and I'm just going slightly in that groove with my bone folder, just pushing it a little. And while I'm pushing, and watch if it's dry, watch if your tape has nicely attached to your papers. Just move it, see if it's all dry on the edges, and just move it towards you, and just bend it over. Here we go. See? And that I will do with every single groove. Alright, now make sure your paper and your spine okay, that sounds so odd. Alright, so let's do the same thing with this. Feel the magic with the bone folder. And then just bend it over. That's that. And so that is how you create a nice inside. So that I'm going to do. So I'm going to put some paper on this side too, just to make sure it's nice sturdy. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side, bending it, folding it, gluing it down. Halikiday. Okay, and now I created the inside, so it's all complete, ready. But now we first need to finish off the pages. Okay, so let me put this, give me some space guys. Alright, so I have already my 2 first pages that I did in front of me. And yep, we still need to do all the rest. So inside I already did this. Surprised me. Was not thinking of that I did it this time. Oh yep. Alright, so as I told you in the beginning, I would love having more space for photos. So the pockets are good also to create your photos in. But I also like some collages. That is why I made on every page these 2 flippity flop pages, 2 extra pages on here, so to create more place for photos. And they even are expandable with that little 1/8, so we have the space to do that. Alright, so the first thing that I am gonna do, which one I'm gonna start with? Well, let me start this time with the blue one. So what I have left for the blue one, okay, let me check it out. Okay, so I still have a full 12 by 12 one, so that's cool. And this is what I have left for my first 12 by 12 set. Then I have all these little bits and pieces. And for the 6 by 6 and the 8 by 8, I have this left. Okay, 2 8 by 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 6 by 6. I think I will start first with the smallest ones, so that I have these used, but who knows, you never know with me. Alright, so I'm gonna start. First of all, I always like to start with the things that I already have left, so that's cool. How I'm gonna do this, first of all, I like to see, because here we have that brown edge, and I definitely want to let it come back with a paper that I used on front of here. So I really like to see that I use something blue in it. Now, I don't have that with these collections, but I definitely want to have some contrast. So or I will use this brown one. Let me check that out. If that is also nice. See, that is nice. It has contrast, but I prefer using the same blue. So yeah, I can use. Do I now have to go right away to the next new pack just for to having this blue? No, I don't think I will do that, but it's possible. Let me just check how it comes with the first one. With this one, then I would recommend this one. Now I do have still this from the cover set, so that is possible that I will use that. But if I will go, nope, I don't have that in this one too, so I would use it also from the 12 by 12 set. Okay, so that is just how you're gonna like it. And I think I even have another one from here. So yeah, go with the flow, guys. Just do what you like. But that is just the thing that is the only thing that I will want to do, because it is coming back from this page. So yeah, I am gonna use my 12 by 12 pack. Alright, so yep, let's get started and go with the flow, guys. Go with the flow for layering your pages. Yep, I first go with decorating this with white, and then we are continuing. Shall I do it right away with white? I don't know, because I also like to have some photo mats on it, and then I think that the thinner paper that I used all the times for the background, for those little white edges, I think that is too thin, to add it on. It's still possible, but then I really have to do, I really don't know. Is this a blue one? Let me check. Is this the blue one? Nope, it isn't. Is it? Or is it? I think it's the other blue one. It's this blue one. This one it is. Doesn't it have to be on the bottom? Nope, it is not on the bottom. Alright, then I have to take that sheet. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go with the flow and yeah, I'm going to keep my camera rolling. Or shall I leave you? Or shall I not leave you? Alright, so I will check it out. Let me first go with a white one. I definitely need to clear my camera in about, I think soon enough. My memory card is almost full. So that is that I need to clean it up, empty it on my computer. So maybe soon so I don't know, what is the best way? Do you like to see me everything on both of the collections, both of the paper packs, or can I show you when I'm done? Is that an option for you guys, or do you really like to see me doing everything? Oh my gosh, that's also, oh, sometimes I really struggle with that. What do you want to see me doing? Do you like to see me doing everything? Do you like to pass it forward? Yeah, that's totally, I don't know. Okay, perhaps it's a good idea that I, yeah, what is a good idea? I have no idea. I really have no idea what's a good idea. Even with this one, with the first page that I have right here, and I know that I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna do completely blue one, of course not. We want some photo collages, and do we need to cut a few white measurements, 3x4s, perhaps 4x4s, or 3x3s, or 4x6s, photo mats to see how we can apply later on our photos? That would be nice, I think. How we are going to manage it all, we'll see. Let me think about that, and then I can decide how I like to make these photo layout pages. Alright, I'll be back in just a sec. Okay guys, I don't know what the best way is to film this all, to make it for you possible to do it with me. I'm just gonna do page by page, and then first one I do myself, and then one I can do that together with you. Okay, so this is my left page. That is the back of this one, of course. So this we're gonna make together. How I came with this is I cut out several sizes of photo mats in brown, just to check it out, how it will look. Also some tiny ones, 3x3s, 3x4, 4x6s, just to see first how I want it to settle down. And as I told you right at the beginning, perhaps it was better to do it in white, but then I thought, well, no, it isn't, because then you don't get those nice edges that I like. And so I decided to do white photo mats, and I just stamped this with just say cheese, not to use the photo stamp that I do have. I had this also in my stash, and I wanted to use it for here. I don't know if I'm going to do this on every photo mat. I also have two other ones, one with memories and one with happy. Perhaps I'm going to do one page with the same one, but I will see about that, what I like to do. Alright, now first of all we're gonna do the left side page with the purple one. and so on and so on. I'm going to do that. I think that's the best way to do it. So the first thing we need, of course, is cutting. And I did not do that just yet. I'm going to cut 3 pieces of 3x4s. Oops. Little photo mats. And 2x4. And then the last one. So yeah, maybe it is all chaotic, but I think this is the best way that I can do this for you. Oh, this is already 3x4. Alright, now before I am going to apply this, I am going to use my stamp. You don't have to do this, but I definitely like to do it before I put it on. Otherwise, I really... How it's called? Just say cheese. Yep, that's this way. Okay, so it can be dry. And sometimes I do mess up and that I don't like. So for me it's a safe way that I first stamp these, and if I don't are happy on how the results are, then I can redo it. And it's also, I think, a better way that I have a flat surface, not on this one. See, because this I really don't like. Okay. Yeah. That is me. Okay, let me cut this again. 3x4. And let me see, I think it's better to do this on a flat surface. Oh, I already feel that it's much better. Oh yes, cool. Alright, now the rest, this is absolutely stunning. This it might be, and the back I can't use it. Then, well, yep. Let's say I like these. Yep, my stair is still not oiled, but I hope it does not bother you. Alright, so I am gonna glue these down, not just yet because it's still wet, but I can cut another piece of the white. Oh my goodness, I definitely need to prepare first before I am gonna do it all on camera. I know. I would, but normally I like to do this all together with you, so you don't have to see me done. I know I hate that myself too. It's nicer that you can keep my video on and then perhaps it's better. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it all on. To see if I am correctly. Yep, I am. So this is how, yeah, it's all in white. You can leave it white, but I am gonna decorate this piece of paper while this is drying. Alright, so you can use anything what you have left. Just try to see what you have. You also can make little pieces if you like that. That's totally up to you. Perhaps one and then with 2 pieces in the middle. Totally up to you. Totally depends on what you have left. And I know that I don't have exactly the same pieces left as the blue one, so I am just gonna see what I have, and I do like actually this, so perhaps I am gonna use that. Let's go crazy. Let's do this. Let's use this, and it's a little odd, and I know, but I do like to use first the leftover pieces. That is my style. To use first what I have left. Okay, so I'm gonna cut all these 3 in one cut, and now I'm just gonna apply these on here. Gonna start with this dark brown at the bottom. Let's go crazy. So you can decorate this whatever you have left in your leftover stash. Oh, I think I like it from here. Oh, almost forgot to smooch the edges. Oh, naughty, naughty, naughty. Okay, so yeah, please use first your leftover pieces. I can't say that enough. Please use it first, especially when it comes to these decorations. Wait just a sec. Let me put this up here, because then I know exactly how much space I have. By the way, we do have still all these pockets to use, and I am planning on to do every page. We have 4 pages, so I already split all my pockets in 4, so I won't forget to do that on the pages that we have still left to do. So they are gonna be used, of course. It will come to the time that we are going to use them. Alright, so now it's only a matter of searching to your stuff to find one that fits. Okay, now these are really too small, of course. I have this one, but this is also too small. But just use what you have. Use what you have. Wait just a second. I also have these ones. The white. Let me check it out. Check it out. Oh, look. See? That fits perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this the same size as my other design paper. Here we go. And then this on the bottom. But this one is just a little, oh, it can be done. It can be done. Let's use this one. Okay. Here we go, guys. Smooch the edges. Well, I'm not always doing those small pieces, but sometimes I do. Okay, now this is almost done. In the meantime, my stamp is dry, I hope. And then we can fix it all. And you can see when a page is ready, that I know how I like it, then it really goes fast on making the second one. So it saves you so much time, because I do take a lot of time on thinking what I want exactly on a photo layout page. It's not always just glue it down and see what happens. Oh, that's normally my style, but not always. Okay, this time I really like to make it look good. Well, not this time. I always like to make it look good. Alright, so now this is ready, and you can search in your little cutout embellishment pieces a nice piece that would make it even nicer, or something like this, also nice. Whatever you like to use, you can use. I know I did use a cutout from a flower. I don't know if I have it also in purple, but you can use anything you like. Actually, I really like this one, but I don't need those little hangers. So why not use this for in the middle, something like that. Can be done, can be done. I really like actually how it looks. All right, keep that in mind. Going back to the page, and I am gonna use my, ooh, that is not what I want to do too often. Wait just a sec. I'm gonna keep this in mind, that I want this out of the way, so it definitely not will damage my back page, because now there is still something going on, so that's totally fine, but you don't want that. Oh my gosh, I really have a too small desk. How many times I'm gonna say that my desk is too small? I think I will say that more often than you want me to. Alright, so now I am gonna use my double-sided tape gun. You don't have to, if you don't have one, you don't have to buy one, of course. Wait just a sec, perhaps it's better for me to glue this on, then I know exactly where the other one needs to go. I think that's a perfect idea, because I must confess, when I did the blue one, I first glued this one on and then this. So you need to glue down something first. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, and I think now it's the perfect, yep, you can just add this on the right spot. Oh, Sapperiosia. And perhaps it's also a better idea to do this on a flat surface instead of on the page. Diane. Do it on a flat surface. See, that works so much better. And the reason why I use this is because I still have my very thin paper, and it's not just to make it flatter than it is, but this paper is just, I'm going to show you, is just, you see, a little color darker than a normal white one. Do you see that? See the difference? This is white, and the other color is off-white. So I don't want, and I don't think perhaps if I do use these as photo frames that you do notice, but yeah, in my eye noticed. So I don't want to use a different color. Oh, wait just a sec. Glue it down, girl. Glue it down, glue it down, glue down. Yes, here we are. Make sure it's nice glued down everywhere. Okay, that's that. Where is my little piece that I actually want to use? No, this is not. You lost it already. Am I such? Oh, here it is. Yep, here it is. Okay, so now you can do anything on here, even anything. But what do you say? Do you like it here, or do you like nothing on here? Totally up to you. I think I'm gonna add this. Yep. Sometimes when you have something in mind the first time, don't change it. Well, that is not always my good advice, because I change all the time. But this time I will stick to it. Here we go. That's the first page. Easy peasy. Alright, let's go to the next one. The next one I will stay on the purple one, so I can go off and on for you guys. So yep. So I am gonna do this page for myself, and then with the blue one we do it together. Alright. Okay guys, alright, so for the next page I did the, oh my god, my desk is such a mess right now, but that's okay, we can do it. Alright, so I am gonna do 2 3x3s and 1 4x6, and then the rest I'm gonna fill that up. The reason why I choose this, because this is the one that we'll see about here, so that is why I chose for this crazy fill up, because I definitely wanted this to have this look on the side. Alright, so I'm gonna do exactly the same on the blue one. Grab the blue. And I already did cut my 4x6, and I stamped it already, just save the time. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Alright, so I am gonna glue these down first, and then we're gonna fill that up. Alright, so I am gonna start with the small one. So I am gonna use the tape again because I still have my tin pages. And this one I am gonna make it a little lower because I know that I don't want to push a little small strip in between, so I am gonna make a little thicker border, and this I need to fix up too. So it's not perfect, and I do need to know why. Yeah, I do need to use it more often. I know because of this. I know I need to use this more often, but we can manage. Okay, so one more little piece so I don't get ugly corners. Alright, don't mess it up, Diane. Put it on, otherwise you have way too much wrinkles and you don't want that. Okay, so the best way, if you have something like this, and perhaps I do it completely wrong, but I like to do it this way. Stay on my papers, then I don't have that much struggles. That's my working method. But as you can see, I am not always doing it correctly. Therefore I use it way too little, but when I do, I will still love it. Alright, then of course we just need to cut down first this piece and put design paper on, and then of course on the other side too. That's it. This can be a little lower so I have the same height. Yeah, and as promised I am gonna use that blue one, and I do need to cut down a always check first before you glue it down. Could be a little smaller, could be. So like I said, I definitely want to use this blue one, even that I do need to cut down a 12 by 12 for it, but that's totally fine. I just love to make the same blue one as I did on the front. So yep, sometimes we just need to take sacrifices, if you can call it a sacrifice. Gosh, my chair is talking to me. Oh well, don't listen to that, just listen to my ugly voice. No, I don't have an ugly voice. I think nobody has an ugly voice, but I'm just messing with you. Just messing with you. Yeah. I'm getting a little hungry. I must confess that I did not eat that much today. And yeah, it was a little stressy this morning. Oh my gosh, do you have also some kids problems? Yesterday when my kids were little, they always tell to me, little kids, little problems, big kids, big problems. And I could rely on that, but when you are in that position, then you know it for sure, and I know it for sure right now. My son is 21, my daughter is next week, no, in 2 weeks, she's getting 19 years old. So they are almost adults, well, very close to adults, but in a puberty way. But gosh, sometimes I really wish they were back little again. How easy it was then. Oh my goodness. But, yep. And that sometimes happens, and I think that will happen in every household. Definitely, nobody's perfect. Nobody has the perfect kids. That I still need to meet. Who says my kids are perfect, because I don't think they exist. We always have a little struggles sometimes, but gosh, I had good intentions today. Oh my gosh, this morning I was already up at 6 taking a bath, and I thought, yeah, I want to do this. This ugly weather outside, it's raining again, so I thought, well, I have so much to do, so I want to go up early. And yeah, I had so much in mind today to do, but oh my goodness, when then something happens and you are oh my goodness, then you want to glue them on the walls. Do you know that expression? Oh my goodness, yes, I was able to say that this morning, and I know right after. I'm just gonna look which one fits perfectly. I don't want to mess up this dark blue. I really love this dark blue. Why do I want to use it? Why it fits so perfectly? I don't want it. Actually, I really like some flowers. Don't I have some flowers? I want to use some flowers on here. This one I still have 2. Oh, that's also the dark blue. But here aren't any flowers on. Just use this one. Just for the flowers. Yes, ma'am. I am gonna use it just for the flowers. Alright, so because I don't have any other... Nope, I don't have any other piece. Alright, so just use it, use what you like. Yep, and when that happens, sometimes that family thing that's going on, then I am not, what do you call that? I am not built for that. I don't think that anybody is built for that, but I can do very bad for such occasions as this morning. I cannot get over that real soon. If I was in that stressy moment, then I am a really bad person, and I really get so fast a migraine attack, and that took me almost complete the morning. So the complete morning actually was ruined just because of one little accident. I know I am terrible. I wish I am better than that, but I just don't. I am not a fight person. I am definitely not. I'm a happy, peaceful person. And I hate arguing or fights or... I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And I wish I had a house without doing that. But that's normal. That's normal. We have to face it. We all do it sometimes. We all need to do it sometimes. Okay, but this is ready. Alright, do you see it? It's the same as this one. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Alright guys, I am pretty satisfied. Even with the stamp, I really like it. It's not that bad at all. I thought it was maybe too busy, but just says cheese. Yeah, I love it. So cool. Absolutely stunning. I must confess that I am perhaps now want to have more different stamps that say take photo here or place photo here, or yeah, and I do have one more saying memories. That's also a nice thing to add in here instead of a photo thing, or yeah, I do like it. And I do like a few other things because I do have, like say, these little stamps, so or perfect. I think that's but this one is looking like. So I do have a few more, and I really like these ones without having. I really like these ones with the handle, but yeah, I'm gonna see where I can find a few more of different stamps of these ones because I really like it. Okay guys, let's go to the next one, and I'm continuing with the blue one on the other side. Okay, and on the other side I am gonna use this one, just as promised that I would use my pockets. And I think, yeah, with 2 nice pages with photo pieces on, we definitely can use a pocket. We love pockets. Okay, so let's go do this. Okay, so I do have a little sunlight this morning. Do not want to close it yet. Alright, so good morning. Yeah. Let's continuing with the next. Oh my gosh, I do have this a little loose. Fix that right away. Well, you can. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go to the last page of this page. And that is on this side. So this is all ready to go, and I'm gonna go with this one, and as promised, I'm gonna use the pockets on here. So the first thing that I like to do is grab some white. I'm gonna still continuing with my white edges. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue down these hinges on the back on that white. Here we go. Yep, glue it on with a nice white edge all the way around. Here we go. And now I'm just gonna cut this out, but then the straight lines. We're not gonna cut the diagonal side. Alright, cut this out with a white edge, of course. Line it up and cut it off. Alright, that's that for this one. And of course I am going to put some design paper on the back. Now, I don't know about you, but do you like this on the edge loose? I think that if you put something in here, then it will fall out. So, but let me first add some design paper on it. Alright, I'm gonna see in my oh, this would just not fit. Alright, let's go in the solid ones. So this one I still have 2, so I am gonna use this one. Alright, so I am gonna cut this size. There we go. So it does not have to go all the way down. It's totally up to you if you wanna use a longer piece of paper, but I don't think it's necessary, so Okay, put this in here. Try to go a little over the edges. Yep, and that's fine with me. Okay, cool. Let's glue it on. Here we go. That's that. That's our little pocket. And from here we can see if we want some decorations on, or we want you also can put this in the middle and then just decorate this all, but I'm gonna do it in this left corner. And by the way, I should have done this first without filming. Oh my goodness. I should have done that. See? Oh, I'm already off my path. Well, then I will do the plum one without you. Same thing, but then different papers. And I'm going to show you later. Alright. I'm a little off my path today. I'm gonna glue this down just a little, so everything what I put inside here will not fall off on this side. So it's a better pocket, in my opinion. Alright, so let's see what still fits. I don't think a 3x6 does not fit. So a 3x3 also not. I do have also little ones, 2.5 by 2.5. I think I'm just gonna cover this up completely. Let me just check how a 2.5 by 2.5 will look like. See, that does not just fit quite. Could be, but what do you say? Do you like this, or shall we just make 2 long ones? Okay guys, I think I have another idea. What if, okay, and I do not know if this is fitting, otherwise, oh, it does. This is 1/3/4. This is also nice to do on this side. These little square ones. I don't know if this completely fit. Actually it does. If you put the edges just a little further from each other, then this fit. Oh, I like it. And this is 1/3/4. So if I cut my design paper just a little lower, a little smaller, then yeah, I really like this actually. And then just a nice one here. Alright guys, I'm gonna do that and I'm coming back when I'm finished, because this really takes way too long. And if I'm finished with this one, I am gonna cut my paper that fits right here, and then I'm gonna put design paper on it. Yes, cool idea. Super excited. Alright, and then it looks like this when it's all ready and go. And I did, because I did not put any photo mats on this page, I just put a 5x5 inch and a 3x4 inch photo mat. And on the back I stamped the same, I used the same stamp. Alright, so that is, I'm gonna put in here. So that's ready to go. This page is done. It's a fact. Let's go to this smaller, don't work with this just a second. This fell here out. Alright, so then we go to the purple one. Same thing, of course. Same pocket right here, 5x5, 3x4. Here we go. And yeah, same embellishments, only on this piece. I did not use a straight piece of paper because I had still these leftover pieces. I thought, well, why not use these instead of cutting a new piece of paper. That's it, guys. That's also my page is done. Alright, so excited. Let's go to the next page. And the next page is gonna be that one with the string. Let me pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I thought the next one was this one. So yeah, let's go into the next page. Super excited.